Hey y'all, welcome to B's Intuition. I'm B and I'm back with another General Collective Energy message. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I do cuss and I do tell the truth, so if you don't like either one of the two, then you probably should move on. I've already prayed over the cards and the energies. We're just going to hop in and get this message. Please remember to like, share, and most importantly, subscribe, especially to those of you that are viewing the channel but have not yet subscribed. You don't want to miss out on the messages that God has for you. Also, please remember to take what resonates only and leave the rest for whoever it's for. Every message will not be your message. So, with that being said, y'all, let's hop in. So, I hope you guys are having a blessed day on today. For those of you that don't know, we do have a Patreon page. So, you guys are more than welcome to join us. So, I'm picking up on thirsty boots, a thirsty boots energy. So there could be somebody that, is just so thirsty. Maybe somebody, needs to drink water, maybe somebody, just needs to hydrate. But I really feel like somebody is so thirsty, for something, so somebody, could try to team up, against somebody, or somebody, could try to team up with somebody is what I'm picking up. So I don't know. Because I'm hearing teamwork makes the dream work. Maybe, like somebody, is about to, partner up with somebody, and, they are about to, like make some type of dream work, It could be something good, but I'm really picking up, like a not so good energy. Holy Spirit, what is it that we need to know? The new chapter in your life is going to require a new way of seeing things and a new way of seeing yourself. You can't continue to see and interpret things with the same understanding that you have had until now. No matter what you face or how you feel, see it all from a higher perspective. So somebody is being told to see something, from a higher perspective out here. Of course, you will make mistakes, but the biggest one would be not to try. You have nothing to lose. This thing you have been thinking about for a long time, just go for it. Better than a oops than a what if. We are here to support you. So somebody needs to know, that their spiritual team is here to support them. So taking a leap of faith, it's better, to say that I tried it than to say, that, yeah, I never tried it at all. I don't know if somebody, was trying to instill fear, that so that somebody won't take a leap of faith out here. But let's just see what's going on. Holy Spirit. The Divine Feminine card came out. So you could be a Divine Feminine, or this is, like about a Divine Feminine. Wow. Somebody, could be, like indecisive at this time, It's giving me, like the Two of Pentacles energy, Somebody, could be juggling ideas, like somebody could be juggling options, This could be options when it comes to their job or their, career, or this could be, juggling options when it comes to, like moving, to a new home in, like their city, or moving, to, like another city in their state, or just moving, like in general. It's something about, like somebody not really indecisive, but like trying to figure out, like where to go, like the next move, to take. So somebody just needs to know that, maybe their spiritual team, is like waiting for them to reach out. But you could be, in this Divine Feminine energy at this time, even if you're a masculine energy, you could be operating in your Divine Feminine energy. Yeah, this is the Destiny card. So somebody definitely needs to know, like that they're on the right path. Somebody definitely needs to know, that their spiritual team, is there to support them. But I feel like, like somebody, like somebody knows what to do. or somebody knows, you know, what's going on. So it's kind of like, yeah, like whatever somebody, you know, knows or whatever, you know, yeah, like somebody just needs to go for it. This is like, yeah, like somebody's intuition, you know, like telling them like, yeah, go for it, go for it, go for it. You know, and somebody is just, you know, still, you know, like kind of like, I don't know. So maybe somebody, you know, needs to, yeah, like trust their intuition. But it's something about, yeah, teamwork, making the dream work when it comes to, you know, like somebody's destiny. Be aware, yeah, of somebody, you know, like trying to, you know, like get somebody, you know, like to trade their birthright. Or somebody, you know, yeah, they could have traded their birthright, you know, for something fake. But somebody sad out here. Somebody, you know, could be posting sad things, you know. Somebody, you know, yeah, they could just want somebody, you know, to be in this sad energy. Something about, yeah, saving money as well. Somebody, you know, could just be, yeah, like focused on their future. So somebody, you know, could be, yeah, saving up, or, you know, somebody, you know, could be going towards, you know, like creating some type of generational wealth, or that's what somebody, you know, is about to, you know, like do, you know, or somebody, you know, is in the process. But somebody's sad out here. Sad and blue. Somebody, yeah, somebody, you know, could be sad. Maybe they feel like that their future is over. Maybe somebody, you know, wanted to have a future with somebody, you know, and they could be realizing that, yeah, like it's done. Or maybe somebody just doesn't know that, you know, yeah, like it's done. You know, ain't no teaming up to make no dream work. You could be seeing a lot of ladybugs at this time. Yeah, but you know, like when you see ladybugs, you know, like people say, you know, like it's a sign, you know, of like good luck, you know, finances. Somebody, you know, could look at somebody, you know, like as good luck, or somebody, you know, could look at somebody, you know, like a good luck charm. So maybe that's what somebody wants to do, team up with somebody, because, you know, maybe, you know, when they're in somebody's energy, when they're in somebody's life, good things happen, you know, to them. So somebody, you know, could have cut somebody out of somebody's energy, or there is somebody, you know, that's so thirsty, you know, that they're, you know, yeah, like still trying to hang on to somebody's shirt tails, you know, like still trying to ride on somebody's wave. Why is Divine Feminine here? Somebody's first, mother, last name could start with a Z. Yeah, there's an end of some type of contract out here. There could be a contract that could be ending. This is like somebody's lease being up, you know, so somebody, yeah, could be, you know, like moving. Somebody, you know, could receive, you know, like some type of contract, and it could be, you know, whatever this contract is. I feel like, yeah, it's a part of somebody's destiny. You know what I mean? It has something to do with somebody's destiny. Somebody, you know, could receive some type of documents and paperwork as well, or there could be some documents or paperwork that could be, you know, like discovered out here. Why is this Destiny card here? Something's missing. Something's missing. Somebody, you know, could feel like, you know, something's missing, you know, within them. Something about a missing contract, or something about some missing documents, some missing paperwork. Somebody's first, mother, last name could start with a T. Something is sticking to somebody. Something is sticking. It could be, you know, like some type of choices and decisions that, you know, like somebody made. But something about, yeah, a tape. Somebody, you know, could have somebody on tape, or something about, yeah, like somebody recording somebody, or something about missing video evidence. Something about, yeah, like somebody, you know, like, yeah, like that's their story and they're sticking to it. But divine timing is at play. Somebody could be an Aquarius or a Pisces, or Aquarius, Pisces, Cusper. Somebody could be a Libra or a Scorpio, or a Libra, Scorpio, Cusper. But divine timing is definitely, yeah, at play. Something about, yeah, like something being recorded. This could be at work, you know, so there could be some type of hidden cameras, you know, that, yeah, like could be at somebody's job, but this is like, yeah, like illegal, you know, something about, yeah, illegal recording or some type of illegal videos. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be sad, you know, because they could have gotten roped into, you know, like a situation, or just be aware, you know, of, yeah, like getting roped into, you know, like some type of situation out here, you know, some type of drama. You give them an inch and they take a mile is what I just heard. So somebody, you know, gave somebody, you know, an inch, you know, and yeah, somebody, they decided to take a mile, whatever that is, whatever that means. We got 7 of Cups. So yeah, somebody, you know, could have, you know, multiple choices, you know, to decide. So this could be, you know, like multiple jobs, you know, multiple places to move, you know. Options, options, options. Somebody, you know, could have multiple contracts, you know, coming to them all at one time, you know. But it says indecision on the card. Maybe there's somebody, you know, that they were indecisive about somebody. Yeah, something about some confusion out here. And there goes that 2 of Pentacles. So something about, yeah, some confusion. Being roped in, you know, like to some type of confusion. We got the 6 of Pentacles and it came out in the reverse. Somebody's going down out here. I don't know, yeah. Somebody, you know, could have had wishful thinking when they thought that they were going to rope somebody into something. Somebody, you know, could be involved with some type of extortion out here. Something about, yeah, like extorting somebody, paying people. Somebody definitely, yeah, was operating out of selfishness out here. And now they're in this sad energy. Yeah, somebody's into manipulation. Yeah, somebody's greedy out here. Somebody then also, yeah, like wasted a lot of time, wasted a lot of resources, you know. Wasted a lot of money. Yeah, somebody's selfish, somebody's jealous, somebody's impatient, they're cold, they're demanding. Something about, yeah, inequality. So something about, you know, like somebody not getting, you know, like a fair shot or a fair deal or something like that. So maybe somebody, you know, is about to receive a fair shot or a fair deal or something, you know, is about to be made fair for somebody. Yeah, somebody lacks control out here. Somebody doesn't want to change. And that's why they've been called, that's why, you know, they could be going through some type of delays out here. But a lot of these cards are going in reverse. So, yeah, wishful thinking if they thought that somebody's life was going to regress or somebody, you know, was going to go, you know, like back on their word. Wishful thinking, you know, that they thought that something was going to work. Something definitely, yeah, could be reversing on somebody or some people. Yeah, and then we got the World at the bottom of the deck in the upright. So somebody definitely, yeah, is achieving. Somebody, you know, could have been manipulating people, you know, like on the internet. But something is ending out here. It's time for something to end. Somebody's unfocused out here. Wow. Something definitely, yeah, could get caught on videotape. We got anger management. So somebody definitely could have some type of anger problem out here. Or maybe somebody, they could like be going to anger management, maybe somebody, is realizing, that they have some type of anger issue. But something could get caught on tape. This could have something to do with somebody being threatening, or there's somebody, that, they're trying to, like get some evidence, that somebody's threatening, somebody's intimidating, they're bothering me. But yeah, I feel like like it's not working. It's not working. Yeah, reject it. I don't know if there's somebody, going back to trying to instill some type of fear in somebody, but yeah, like it's not working. Yeah, we got a hater out here. So be aware of a hater. So there's somebody hating on somebody's destiny, or they're just hating on somebody, period. But I feel like whoever this is, they're not happy. This could be somebody, that's not happy about their life, So they hating on somebody else's life. But there's a situation that's about to explode out here. Yeah, we got the mirroring card. Somebody, could be doing mirror magic. Somebody definitely, hates how somebody looks, So, yeah, somebody, could be, looking good out here. Somebody hates the fact that somebody's looking good, smelling good, doing good. But something is sticking, So, yeah, like if somebody was doing mirror magic, yeah, it's stuck to whoever, is doing the mirror magic. But, yeah, like somebody, could be mirroring somebody back to them, you know what I mean? So like somebody, whatever, like they're doing to somebody, it's like being done to them. But the person, that they're doing it to, yeah, like they're not doing it to them, you know what I mean? But yeah, like it's just being mirrored back to whoever is doing it, if that makes any sense. So there's a hater, just using this as an example. So there's a hater, you know what I mean? Hating on somebody, and yeah, like they're gaining haters on them, or it's like, yeah, whoever this is hating, you know what I mean, on somebody. The person, that they're hating on, they're talking to other people about that person, and yeah, like those people, now, are for, whoever, this hater is against, so there could be people, that could be turning their back on whoever this hater is. But somebody's not happy out here for sure. And somebody definitely, could feel like a jackass out here, or they're about to be. We got true colors in the reverse. I mean, I don't take these in the reverse, but yeah. So somebody, they could have thought doing something, was going to bring out somebody's true colors, but somebody, was the real authentic version of them. So yeah, what you see is what you get. But somebody's true colors are definitely, about to be revealed, or yeah, like somebody's about to show their true colors. So there's a hater, that could be about to be exposed, or yeah, there's a hater that's about to, show their true colors. So going back to, like a hater, getting other people, like to hate on somebody. But then yeah, these people find out the only reason why, they're hating on somebody is because they just don't like their life. They're sad about their own life. Somebody definitely could be trying to get rid of something out here. Get rid of some evidence. We got the police station, so the police could get involved. Why is this hater here? We got check yourself. So somebody, could be trying to check themselves, but they possibly, could have already wrecked themselves. But something about, like somebody needing to check themselves. So this definitely got something to do, with like a STD or STI. Because somebody, could have had some type of romantic love affair out here. That's for somebody, not everybody. But yeah, something's outdated, or somebody's outdated. This could be some information. So somebody is using outdated information, to try to, go against somebody. I don't know. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be trying to get rid of something. I don't know. Somebody could be trying to get rid of, um, yeah, like a STD or a STI. Somebody, yeah, like they could throw a mirror away, trying to get rid of a mirror, or trying to get rid of some memories, some thoughts. Mm-hmm. But we got private relationship at the bottom of the deck, so something about, yeah, a private relationship could be significant. Mm. There could be somebody that definitely, yeah, could be, like remembering, when they, like turn their back on somebody. So this is like, like somebody, like needing some type of help, but yeah, like they remembered, yeah, like all the time that they turned their back on somebody, and they possibly, feel like that, the only person that could help them is the one, that they turned their back on multiple times. Yeah. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be an expert at calling out bullshit. So that could be why somebody's mad. Because somebody, yeah, they call bullshit bullshit. Bullshit stinks. Mm-hmm. Somebody's financial information, could be exposed out here. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have made, like some type of false reports against somebody. Or this is, yeah, like somebody, yeah, like so angry, that they, like try to expose somebody. But there is somebody that refuses to believe that, yeah, somebody is a divine being. But we started out, yeah, with the divine feminine. Mm-hmm. So somebody is a divine being, for sure. We got 10 to 20 years. So somebody, could have been knowing somebody, for 10 to 20 years. Or, somebody, yeah, could receive 10 to 20 years. Mm-hmm. But, yeah, somebody thought that they could outsmart somebody. And they definitely, yeah, could be finding out, that, yeah, they can't outsmart somebody. So we have I did it, guilty. So somebody's guilty out here. Somebody's guilty of exposing some type of financial information. Somebody, yeah, they could be guilty of exposing, like information in general, financial, personal, yeah, whatever information, that they could have gotten their hands on, yeah. Somebody also, yeah, could have made false reports against somebody, you know what I mean? Out of, jealousy. Yeah, a hater. So somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, your ancestors are getting you prepared for something out here. So there could be somebody, that, yeah, they could have, like, want to have some type of upsetting conversation. Or, yeah, somebody's ancestors are getting them prepared, to have some type of upsetting conversation. Mm-hmm. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be hiding their true feelings out here. So, yeah, somebody, yeah, they've been up in somebody's face, like that they, got somebody's back. But, yeah, like they're really a hater. Whoever this is, they could be, like claiming to be awakened, but they're not. But there's also somebody or some people that refuse to believe that somebody's a divine being. They could have said that somebody's, claiming to be awakened, but they're not. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But whoever this is, yeah, they're claiming to be awakened, but they're not. Somebody definitely, yeah, has been running game on people. Somebody, yeah, they like to manipulate. Mm-hmm. But there's also somebody that wants a secret to remain hidden out here. Yeah, but the game is over. So somebody, claiming to be awakened, yeah, and they're not, yeah, the game is over. So whoever this is, they're no longer going to be able to claim, to be awakened. But somebody definitely needs to know that that they need to remember that the small details matter out here. Yeah, somebody's being shut down. Or something is being shut down. Somebody's game is being shut down. Somebody's business could be being shut down. Mm-hmm. Or it's time, yeah, for something, to, yeah, like be shut down. Something to be over, Mm-hmm. Or this is, yeah, like, it's time, you know, like for some rumors to be shut down. So somebody, you know, could have spread some rumors about somebody, and yeah, it's time for the rumors to be shut down. So somebody, you know, that did it, they feel guilty. Yeah, they could possibly, yeah, could be telling the truth, you know, to shut down the rumors. But somebody has an obsession out here, for sure. Somebody, you know, could have obsession when it comes to voodoo out here. Somebody's trying to get rid of everything, yeah, that they use to do voodoo, mirror, voodoo doll. But yeah, somebody, it's sticking to them. Or yeah, whatever somebody, you know, was, yeah, like trying to, you know, like attach to somebody, yeah, it's sticking to whoever this is. But yeah, somebody has an obsession out here. There's a hater that has an obsession. Somebody could have green eyes. Yeah, green-eyed monster. Somebody could be born in 1983. Somebody could be 38 years old. Somebody's obsessed with, yeah, like trying to mirror somebody's life. Or somebody's obsessed, you know, with trying to... Somebody definitely, yeah, is obsessed, you know, trying to, you know, like get somebody to spiral downward or spiral out of control. But somebody, yeah, is on their path, and somebody continues, you know, like to stay on their path. But somebody's obsessed with trying to mirror somebody's path, or somebody, yeah, yeah, somebody's sending somebody the evil eye. Somebody could be born in 1985. Yeah, somebody's doing a lot out here with this work, labor, and efforts. Somebody, you know, could be trying to do voodoo, you know, yeah, so that somebody, you know, yeah, won't work hard, you know. Somebody, you know, could be trying to, you know, do some voodoo, you know, so that somebody, you know, like can't get pregnant, you know. Yeah, but somebody's efforts, you know, or yeah, like wishful thinking. The number 38 is very significant. The number 83 is very significant. Somebody's obsessed, yeah, with being false. So going back to, yeah, like somebody claiming to be awakened, but they're not. But somebody definitely, yeah, could be learning a lesson. And it has something to do, you know, with being false. Or, yeah, creating false documents. Spreading false information. Somebody, you know, yeah, they could be learning a lesson about, yeah, committing forgery. But we got a gift. So something about, yeah, somebody's spiritual gifts. Somebody's on the right path. Somebody, you know, could receive a gift. But something about, yeah, like somebody going back to, yeah, like this check yourself, you know, with this gift, you know, the gift that keeps on giving. So something about, yeah, like somebody, you know, like spreading a rumor, or, yeah, like somebody, you know, like shutting down some type of false narrative out here. Yeah, we got an entity attachment. So somebody definitely, yeah, could have an entity attached to them out here. Or somebody, you know, yeah, they're trying to attach an entity to somebody. Whatever somebody keeps doing, yeah, it keeps reversing back to them. Now somebody's trying to, you know, like undo everything, you know, that they did. They're trying to get rid of everything that they did. But yeah, whatever, you know, they've been doing, whatever they've been saying, yeah, that's their story, stick to it. That's their actions, yeah, stick to it. Yeah, it's gonna stick, no matter what. So somebody, you know, trying to get rid of, you know, whatever, somebody trying to get their life right, whatever they're trying to do, you know, to get out of it, yeah, it's still gonna stick to them. It ain't going nowhere. Yeah, something about, yeah, somebody's health. Somebody, you know, could receive some bad news about somebody's health out here. Or somebody, you know, could receive some news about their health. Somebody's certain that they know best. So I feel like whoever this is certain that they know best. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be about to tell them, you know, like, I told you so. But there's somebody, you know, that, yeah, they're certain that they know best. They're certain that, you know, yeah, whatever, you know, yeah, they said or whatever they did, you know, yeah, it's true. Or, you know, whatever they, you know, did, yeah, like, it's gonna work, you know. But, yeah, There's also somebody that looks at somebody, you know, like an unsolicited advice giver. So, yeah, I didn't ask you, you know what I mean? Why are you telling me that? I didn't ask you. And I feel like that, yeah, like somebody, you know, yeah, they're going to realize that, yeah, like somebody told them, you know, told them so. Somebody told them right. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have asked somebody for a big favor. I feel like whoever this is, you know, that asked somebody for a big favor, I feel like that, yeah, like, they could be realizing, you know, that, yeah, like they got roped into, you know, like some drama. Or they got roped into something that they can't get out of. Yeah. Now somebody has an obligation. But somebody's a nuisance out here. Or somebody, you know, could feel obligated to associate with somebody. Or something about, yeah, like somebody knowing, you know. So this is like somebody, you know, having an STD, you know. And so, yeah, they know who gave it to them. And so, yeah, like whoever that is, you know, yeah, they're still in their life, you know. Because, yeah, like at the end of the day, I feel like somebody, you know, could have told somebody, like, look, if you don't do what I tell you to do, you know what I mean, then, yeah, I'm going to expose you, or yeah. And so I feel like yeah, like somebody, you know, they could feel obligated to associate with somebody just because of, you know, like something that they done got roped into, which I feel like yeah, whoever, you know, chose to get roped into something, they're all obligated to the situation. Somebody, you know, could only be around somebody for somebody's spiritual gifts. It's also what I'm picking up. Or, yeah, something about, yeah, somebody being a good luck charm. But they just didn't know that good luck charm, you know, yeah, could turn bad on them, you know. Or something about, yeah, like, yeah, taking somebody for granted. Or, you know, yeah, like taking something good in your life for granted. Not realizing, you know, that, yeah, like it could, you know, be wiped away from you. Or, you know, yeah, like, yeah, usually when you do, so like you get a brand new car, you know, you don't take care of it, you don't maintenance it or anything, eventually, yeah, it's going to break down. Eventually, you know, yeah, you're not going to have it. So, somebody's desperate out here. We got honesty. So somebody will be truthful and transparent in all interactions, even when it may be difficult. So somebody definitely, yeah, could have been honest with somebody, and somebody, you know, still, yeah, took it as unsolicited advice. But something about, yeah, an upsetting conversation. So there could be an upsetting conversation, you know, that somebody, you know, could be getting prepared for. Yep. Somebody's a gaslighter out here. Somebody definitely, yeah, will deliberately manipulate your perception of reality until you are doubting your own experiences. So that could be what, you know, like somebody has been doing. But yeah, it's not working. Yeah, some type of game is over. So we got small favor. So be aware of somebody, you know, like trying to gaslight somebody into, you know, like helping them. But somebody definitely, yeah, they did some type of favor for somebody, and yeah, now they're obligated, you know, to the consequences. And now they're obligated, yeah, they in now. Ain't no way out. So this is like, you know, like entering into, you know, like, you know, like a door that somebody doesn't know about, you know. They don't know nothing about it, but they enter in, you know. And yeah, there's no signs or nothing on the door, but they choose to enter into that door. Yeah, not even knowing that. Yeah, once you enter into that door, ain't no getting out. So so something about, yeah, some plans. So somebody, you know, could want to, you know, tell the truth about some type of plans that they had, you know, like against somebody. But just be aware of, yeah, like somebody, you know, trying to you know, like make plans with somebody. Because I feel like whatever this plan is, I feel like it's not really, you know, first of all, it's not going to work. But second of all, yeah, it's just like somebody trying to get somebody out of their comfort zone. But yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, could be, you know, like hating on somebody's growth out here. Somebody definitely, yeah, plans to gaslight somebody into something. But I feel like yeah, like whoever this is, they've done it over and over and over again. You know, they've, you know, whatever game that they have played, yeah, it's outdated. It's outdated. So somebody, yeah, could receive some type of bad news out here. Or yeah, there's somebody, you know, that, yeah, possibly, yeah, could receive, you know, ask somebody for some help and somebody's like, nah, or yeah, going back to, yeah, like somebody knows what they have done to somebody, and yeah, like the same person, you know, that they done it to, yeah, that's the same person, you know, that, yeah, they know that they have to go back to ask for help. We got goodbye. The time has come to part ways. So something about, yeah, somebody, you know, planning, you know, to like part ways, you know, with somebody or some people. But something about, yeah, somebody gaslighting, you know, gaslighting their way in, you know, and yeah, like trying to gaslight their way out. Or somebody, you know, yeah, like they, you know, like try to take advantage of somebody, or going back to, yeah, like the door. The door could be somebody, you know, so yeah, they walk through that door of somebody, you know, and yeah, they tore up the room, they pulled the curtains down, you know, they did all type of destruction, you know, and then yeah, when they're done, you know, and somebody's still standing, you know, and you know, but this person is like, yeah, I've done enough, you know, and yeah, like they think that they're about to walk out that door. Nah, you got to sit in that destruction. Mm. 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 So somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, confirmation is definitely coming your way. There could be somebody, you know, that possibly, yeah, could want to ask for forgiveness, you know, and possibly, yeah, try to get an understanding. But somebody definitely needs to take heed to the warning signs, because yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, could be trying to gaslight their way out. But nah. But some confirmation could, you know, be coming somebody's way, and it definitely could have something to do with, you know, like somebody's hard work and efforts, you know. Some confirmation could come somebody's way, and it could have something to do, you know, with like a new door opening. So yeah, there could have been a door that has been closed, but yeah, there could be multiple doors that could be opening for somebody. Somebody possibly, yeah, could, you know, like confirm to somebody that, yeah, that somebody knows what, you know, like they're talking about. So there is somebody that is fully aware that, yeah, you know what you're talking about. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be on drugs out here. Or something about, yeah, somebody's outdated thinking, you know, somebody, yeah, stuck in the past. Or somebody, yeah, could just know that somebody's on drugs. So there could be somebody, you know, that could want to open up to somebody. But be aware, because I don't like this entity attached to them. Or this entity. There could be a Capricorn that could want to open up to somebody. But somebody, yeah, they could want to open up to somebody, or they could want to, you know, apologize. They could be like, yeah, you were right, or whatever. But yeah, like whoever this is, whatever they're trying to do, you know, this could be, you know, like trying to give somebody a gift, or, you know, whatever they're trying to do. Yeah, like they're trying to get their way out. And yeah, there is no way out of this mess. So somebody is about to find out that, yeah, whatever they did, there's no way out of it. Yeah, it's a hard pill to swallow. Whatever this upsetting conversation it is that somebody has, you know, it could possibly, yeah, could be, you know, like a hard pill to swallow, whatever this information is. But I feel like yeah, like there is no way out of this mess. And yeah, whatever, whatever they were doing, the voodoo, the entities, whatever they were doing, it's coming back on them times 10. Yeah, we got a Sagittarius, so there could be a Sagittarius involved. Somebody, could be taking pills, so something about, some drugs. But yeah, somebody, could be going through a season of hardship, or somebody, they could have went through a season of hardship, and they're still standing. Or, they could have went through multiple seasons of hardship and still standing. But somebody is going through a season of hardship out here, and they want to open up because, whatever they've been doing is coming back on them times 10. And they could be realizing that, whatever they were doing was a bad idea. Somebody, could have abandoned somebody. Somebody, could have, realized that it was a bad idea to abandon somebody, abandon their destiny. Wrong house. So something about, the wrong house. But I feel like it's going back to, like that door energy. So, they picked the wrong door, But, of course, like I said, there was no sign on the door or nothing. So whoever this is, they don't trust their intuition, they don't use their gift of discernment. They probably don't even have it, I don't know. But, like, wrong door, wrong house, wrong door. Something about, like somebody doing voodoo, and, like a home. But they just don't know, that, that home, the ancestors in that home, they don't deal with that dark shit. Don't be bringing that dark shit up in this home. So there could be some ancestors in a home, that, could be like, hell no. Y'all brought that shit up in here? Or, this could be their own ancestors that's like, nah. We ain't having that. Somebody definitely, could realize that it was a bad idea. Because they definitely, could have recruited other people, to, help them to do it. Or, whoever this is, they couldn't do it. So they're recruiting other people. They're roping other people in. But the fact of the matter is, bad idea. Wrong door. So people, so they just gonna set people up, to walk through the same door that they walked in, to keep hitting the same house, that they hit, I mean, what sense does that make? Setting people up for failure. But we got a Capricorn, so there's a Capricorn. There could be a Capricorn that could want to open up to somebody. We got a court arraignment, so somebody, could have a court arraignment out here. Somebody definitely, could be folding under pressure because, they could realize that, it was a bad idea. There could be a Capricorn that could be, like the center of all the drama. People could be realizing, that, whoever that Capricorn is, is the center of all the drama. Or that could be, like some type of confirmation that could be coming somebody's way. Somebody's living a toxic lifestyle out here and they want to open up to somebody. This could be somebody that could be looking for somebody, but bad idea. This is somebody, that could be watching somebody's pockets. So somebody is being told, like not to move too fast out here. This could have something to do, with like a relationship. So there could be somebody, that wants to open up to somebody. It's coming back on them times 10, and they're going to be like, try to gaslight somebody into a relationship. Don't move too fast. Matter of fact, don't take them back. Don't be with them at all. We got a tracker. So somebody, could be, like tracking somebody down or something about, like somebody, Somebody, you know, could have somebody's location. So yeah, it's a bad idea, you know. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be, you know, like trying to track somebody down. Or something about somebody having a tracker, you know, on somebody's car. Y'all know those air tags. Somebody could have an air tag. But something about, yeah, like somebody also being told, you know, like not to get involved. There is somebody, you know, that, yeah, they're obsessed with a certain image out here. Whoever this is, they could have a warrant for their arrest. So yeah, we did a message yesterday about warrants being out. So this message could have something to do, you know, with that message. Somebody, you know, could want to open up to somebody about them having a warrant for their arrest, but somebody is being told not to get involved. Yep, and there is a fated event that definitely is about to take place. Yeah, and whoever this is, yeah, they should have been grateful for those that, you know, that helped them. So somebody, you know, could have been ungrateful. So it goes back to, yeah, somebody, you know, yeah, trying to ask somebody for some help. And yeah, like the same person that, you know, they could ask for some help, they know that they can't ask that person for no help. At the bottom of the deck, we got a main leader of a group or a cult. So something about, yeah, a main leader of a group or a cult. And then we got health issues. So somebody definitely, yeah, has some type of health issues out here. Somebody could be furious and full of rage, you know. Somebody definitely, yeah, was confident that they could, you know, do this to somebody. This could also be too, yeah, somebody was confident, you know, that they could get something on recording, you know, so that, yeah, they could take it to the police so that somebody, you know, would have a warrant for their arrest. There's a money blocker out here. Somebody was trying to block somebody's money. There's a money blocker, you know, that could have a warrant for their arrest. The same person or people that somebody, you know, could have, yeah, like helped. Yeah, they the same people that could have been trying to block somebody's money. But yeah, we got court arraignment. So there could be a fated event that could be about to take place. And it has something to do, you know, with like court. There could be multiple people, you know, that, yeah, they could have tried, or somebody could have tried to recruit multiple people to go against somebody in court. But I feel like joke's on them. Yeah, the tea has been spilled. So some type of tea has been spilled. And there definitely, yeah, could be somebody or some people that, yeah, they're shook. They're scared. So whatever somebody or some people, you know, yeah, could have been trying to do, yeah, you could have picked up on this before, yeah, they could do it. We got a medical emergency, so yeah, something, you know, could take place. Somebody, you know, could have a medical emergency out here. Or somebody, you know, was trying to cause somebody, you know, to have a medical emergency, but somebody picked up on it before they could do it. Somebody, you know, could have tried to, yeah, do some type of loop. But I picked that up in the message earlier. But y'all see how it's vegetables and fruit and all of that stuff, you know, in the basket. You know, somebody definitely, yeah, could have been trying to do voodoo on somebody's food. You got a bowl of soup right there. So something about, yeah, some food. Whatever they were doing, somebody picked up on it before they could do it. And yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, sending somebody the evil eye. Somebody is envious and jealous of somebody. Yep, and whoever this is, yeah, they know that they look stupid out here. We got a Gemini, so there's a Gemini involved. Some type of explosion can happen. I don't know if this is, you know, like a fire explosion or, you know, like something could explode or somebody could explode. But we got March. So, yeah, something definitely, yeah, could have taken place in March. But yeah, there were people, you know, that, yeah, were minimizing somebody's expertise out here. And now they're shook and scared. Yeah, the explosion came back out. So something about, yeah, an explosion. Why is this explosion here? Or yeah, the fated event could have something to do with an explosion. So for somebody, yeah, it could be too late for somebody to apologize out here. But somebody possibly, yeah, could be about to receive some type of instant karma for doing this to somebody. We got physical attack. So somebody, could, yeah, like get physically attacked. Or somebody, yeah, they, were planning to physically attack somebody. And yeah, it backfired. Or somebody, yeah, they're getting instant karma. So yeah, like somebody planning and plotting to physically attack somebody, and they could be physically attacked out here. Yeah, but somebody operates in their north node. I don't know, somebody, was trying to, yeah, cause somebody to explode out here to physically attack them, But yeah, they know that they look stupid. We got a Leo. So there could be a Leo involved. Yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, has been trying to figure out somebody's success secrets out here. So yeah, whatever they were doing to try to figure out somebody's success secrets, now they're scared. Somebody's neighbors could be involved. Somebody's neighbors, could be involved when it comes to some type of Class A drug. Something about, yeah, cooking up drugs. So something about, yeah, some meth. Somebody could be on meth. So something could happen, while somebody's trying to cook it up. But, But I feel like you're about to be surprised. Yeah. Some neighbors are about to be surprised. Whoever these people are. Yeah, they're about to be surprised. Yeah, so somebody's being told to stay positive. There definitely, could be somebody or some people that definitely, could be trying to ask for some type of forgiveness out here. But yeah, like it still don't stop whatever this is from sticking. Yep. Somebody definitely, has been gossiping. Somebody could be born in 1987. Somebody's neighbors, could be gossiping about, yeah, whoever this is. But yeah, somebody, could have, roped their neighbors into, whatever, this situation is. But yeah, there's a lot of people that, yeah, they are afraid now. Yeah, continue to focus on, your dreams and ambitions. I don't know, somebody, could be going to treatment for addiction. Somebody, could be surprised to find out, that, yeah, like somebody, has an addiction. But I really feel like whatever this voodoo is that they do or they did, yeah, they wish that, yeah, they realize that it's a bad idea, or they're going to. Yep, there could be a lot of eyes that could be opening up to this situation. You could be seeing the angel number 555. So yeah, change. But yeah, there goes that thirsty boots. So somebody definitely, is thirsty for somebody's energy. So thirsty, that they, teamed up with other people. Well, we got a contagious disease. So yeah, that's what we've been talking about. So somebody definitely, could have some type of contagious disease out here. So there could be somebody or some people that are no longer blind to the truth. And yeah, whoever this is, yeah, they fooled themselves. Somebody, could have, yeah, with this check yourself and false, yeah, somebody, could have said, that somebody, had a contagious disease. Yeah, but people are no longer blind to the truth. But somebody definitely, yeah, could be about to receive some bad news. I feel like whoever these people are, they wanted, like somebody to receive some bad news. This is like, yeah, like people doing voodoo, and putting, like blood, with a contagious disease in it, and then, yeah, like trying to, attach it to somebody or whatever however you do voodoo or whatever they do. Yeah, but it came back, it reversed. Yep, and the streets are definitely talking. Somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, great things are about to take place. Give me a second, y'all. Yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, could be out here showing their haters up. There is a spiritual shakeup that's about to take place. Somebody is physically in debt out here, so physically in debt to people, physically in debt, you know, when it comes to their bills, you know, physically in debt, period. I feel like somebody, you know, could be physically in debt because they were, yeah, committing forgery, messing with false documents. And then we got July. So, I mean, we are in July, so this is going on now. Yeah. There's somebody or some people that ain't running nothing but their mouth. I don't know if that's what they said about a divine feminine. Oh, they ain't running nothing but their mouth. They don't know what they talking about. Woo, yada yada. There definitely, yeah, could be somebody, or they could be paying people off so they don't go public about their criminal activity out here. But yeah, this situation is definitely, yeah, deeper than what you think. Or something, you know, is deeper, yeah, than what people think, you know, when it comes to somebody or some people. But we got video proof. So, or yeah, there could be people's eyes could be opening up, you know, to this situation, and they could realize that, yeah, it's deeper than, you know, like what they thought. But there is some type of video proof out here. And yeah, great things are definitely, yeah, about to take place for somebody. Somebody could have been trying to get some type of video proof on somebody. You know, they were willing to do anything, you know, to get some video proof on somebody. But something about some video proof. So there could be video proof of somebody committing criminal activity, you know, and so somebody, you know, was paying people off. So we got expect the call. So somebody definitely, yeah, could receive some type of phone call. I don't know. This phone call could have something to do with somebody being angry, you know. But somebody, you know, going back to, yeah, great things are about to take place. So somebody, you know, could receive a phone call about something great, you know, about to take place. But yeah, people that don't know you, yeah, they think that they know you. Somebody, you know, could receive a phone call from somebody that thinks that they know somebody, but they don't. Yep. Whoever this is jealous of those who have made their dreams a reality. People that don't know you possibly, yeah, could be jealous because you made a dream, turn a dream into a reality. So these are people that somebody, you know, could have recruited. But there definitely is somebody that never truly opened up to somebody. So that could be the one that, you know, could want to, you know, like open up. We got sleeping with the devil. So somebody, yeah, somebody, you know, could be sleeping with the devil. Something about, yeah, a Capricorn. So something about, yeah, a Capricorn. But somebody definitely, yeah, could be sleeping with the devil out here. Somebody, you know, could realize, you know, that, yeah, they were sleeping with the devil. And yeah, when you sleep with the devil, you get up with entities. You get up, you know, yeah, in dark mode. I don't know if people, you know, said, you know, that, yeah, like somebody was sleeping with the devil. But I feel like, yeah, a divine being, yeah, they sleep with the Holy Spirit. So whoever this is that, yeah, was sleeping with the devil, they could be realizing that they were sleeping with the devil. They definitely, yeah, threw the rock. And now they're trying to hide their hand. Yep. Somebody definitely, yeah, manipulated their way to the top. Or they were trying to manipulate their way to the top. Trying to control, you know, like the narrative to get their way. So whatever somebody said, you know, yeah, was to control the narrative of somebody's life to get their way. Yep. But somebody is in this self-love, self-made, self-worth, self-reliant energy out here. And somebody is irreplaceable. So it don't matter. Whoever threw the rock and now they're trying to hide their hand, they could realize that somebody's irreplaceable. But the great things are definitely about to take place for somebody. This could have something to do, with somebody's job. But somebody definitely, when they try to manipulate their way to the top or try to control the narrative to get their way, they made matters worse. So, and there's video proof. So, I don't know if somebody, like try to make matters worse by using some type of video proof, but it didn't work. So, there are some lies that are being uncovered out here, and it definitely got something to do with a feminine energy, or, you could be a feminine energy, you could be a divine feminine. Somebody's first, middle, last name, could start with a G. But somebody's a pocket watcher out here. And somebody is a master of storytelling. We got sister involved, so somebody's sister could be involved. Somebody's sister, could have made matters worse. Or something about, somebody's sister could be involved in lying. Or something about, somebody's sister getting video proof. Or it's video proof of somebody's sister being involved. You could be seeing the angel number 1122. Somebody, they could be about to, like have some type of reunion with a twin flame out here. Or something about, like somebody, made matters worse when they try to reunite with their twin flame. When it's over. Somebody's twin flame can want to reunite with them because, they just want to use them. They just want to use somebody. But somebody definitely needs to know that, they have more power than they realize. Whoever you are, divine feminine, divine masculine. On this card, somebody's first, middle, last name could start with a G. Yes, the big G. You know what I mean? Not the little G, the big G. The true living G. You know what I'm saying? There's a petty Betty. They got beat at their own game, and they want to get some get back. So it definitely could be a feminine energy out here that could be trying to get some type of get back. This could be somebody, so somebody possibly could be reuniting with their twin flame. Whoever this is, they're trying to get some get back because, somebody, could be about to, like reunite, with their twin flame. But whoever this is that, want to get back. Like their story isn't adding up. We got a lurking feminine energy. So, it could be multiple feminine energies lurking, or, just one lurking, obsessed feminine energy out here. But whoever this is, they possibly, got beat at their own game and they won't get back. They could be facing their inner demons. So, their inner demons, could be attacking them. But we got a business relationship. So, something about somebody having a business relationship or something about, somebody's story isn't adding up. So somebody, could have told somebody, I'm in a business relationship, but like somebody's really in a relationship, So, or just be aware, like somebody, throwing the rock, trying to hide their hand, trying to, thinking that, like, well, if I get in a business relationship with them, then like, that's gonna, take away from all the stuff that I did to them, or somebody, so whoever this is, they're envious of happy people. A happiness hater. Somebody possibly, could be about to, receive, like a business relationship or some type of opportunity, to, like team up with somebody to make the dream work. Somebody, could, be about to receive some unexpected news, and it definitely has something to do with great things, that are about to take place for somebody. So, somebody definitely, could be bent out of shape about, this unexpected news that's coming somebody's way. A good opportunity is coming in for somebody. For somebody, could be taking over a business. But yeah, somebody's story isn't adding up, and yeah, somebody's trying to act innocent, trying to act like that they're not involved. So be aware of somebody trying to reach out to somebody, trying to act like that they're not involved. But there is a guardian angel that definitely is beside somebody. I don't know. Somebody, could have a video of somebody, and they literally, could see a guardian angel, like standing right beside somebody. I don't know, but somebody, that never truly opened up to somebody, could be, like afraid for their life. They could be in hiding. Whoever this is trying to, like act innocent, like that they, weren't involved in something. The same person that could have been paying people off so that they won't go public about, like their criminal activity. Yeah. Whoever this is, they're lurking on the sidelines. It's a lot of people that are lurking, so be aware. But yeah, somebody definitely needs to know that, their strength is unmatched. Somebody, could have a fatal attraction, or somebody done turned into a fatal attraction. Or somebody, could have said somebody's a fatal attraction. They just won't leave me alone. But no. Somebody's a big mouth coward out here. We got an ex-lover. So there could be an ex-lover involved. Some lies are being uncovered by an ex-lover. Or something about, ex-lover, uncovering some lies. We got a love spell. So somebody, could have made matters worse when they did some type of love spell. So somebody could have done a love spell, and the guardian angel that's beside somebody could have plucked that love spell like a booger. Whoever this is, they have a very distorted view of life. They're lost. So somebody, somebody, could have tried to do some type of love spell, like to reunite with their twin flame. So somebody's being told, to stay true to themselves because, they deserve everything that's coming their way. Somebody, we got this card in the message earlier, but somebody, could be moving, like from a big city to a small town out here. We got indirectly imposing beliefs or standards on others. So that could be what somebody or some people were saying, But I don't feel like, but going back to the unsolicited advice. But I feel like the people, they could realize that they should have listened. Going back to like I told you so. So something about like somebody receiving a call, and like somebody could have already like try to hit somebody, try to alert somebody, and so somebody gonna tell them this story, and somebody possibly is gonna be like I told you so, or maybe somebody don't say it, but they could be thinking it. But you could be seeing the angel number 706. Just know that, you are being applauded for having the courage to live your spiritual truth. There's a dark angel that definitely, is hovering over somebody or some people. But this is also, too, like a guardian angel that is beside somebody, it could be a dark angel. So, they playing in that dark shit, and, there's a dark angel that, surrounding somebody, protecting somebody. Somebody definitely is handcuffed to the past. Past people, past places, past things out here. So the person, they could be, like in that energy, they're possibly, no longer blind to the truth. So, So they were blind when somebody told them the truth, because they didn't think that somebody was a divine being, that they didn't think that somebody was awakened. Oh, well. And whoever these people are, they fooled themselves. If they thought, the dark angel was going to, come hovering over somebody, to cause somebody to spaz out. That dark angel, is standing right beside somebody. So this is like, like somebody sending one of their dark angels, to handle somebody. And somebody's dark angel, goes to the person and it's like, oh, I love them. They're so great. And and they stay on that side. So somebody definitely, could be afraid for their life. Somebody definitely, could be in hiding for sure. And there is some type of blockage that definitely, is being removed. Whoever this is, they could be at a long distance from somebody. Or at a distance from somebody. Somebody definitely, is holding on to past regrets. And, whoever this is, they're facing failure head on. We got text or email. So something about, yeah, somebody receiving a text message or email. Somebody, yeah, could owe some people some money, you know what I mean? And so that could be why they're, you know, afraid for their life in hiding. But whoever this is, yeah, they won't admit that they have a problem. So this is somebody, you know, yeah, like if they have a drug problem, they won't admit it. You know, if they have, you know, a control problem, they won't admit it. If they have a, you know, problem, you know, with, yeah, like being involved in drama, they won't admit it. Anything else? Yep, you might not be a celebrity, but you definitely have paparazzi. So there definitely are people watching, lurking, following, for sure. Something about a premeditated crime. So I don't know if somebody, you know, yeah, they premeditated to, you know, commit a crime against somebody. But somebody definitely is about to receive some good news, for sure. While somebody's about to receive some good news, yeah, there's somebody, you know, or some people that, yeah, they want pity. But whoever this is, yeah, they don't want to admit that they have a problem. This is somebody, yeah, whatever they have done, you know what I mean? Whatever they have done, yeah, they don't want, yeah, they want a secret to be kept a secret. So they've been paying people. So, yeah, somebody don't have no money because whatever they've been doing. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with a M. Something about good morning. But yeah, somebody's sister definitely is involved. Somebody, you know, could, yeah, somebody's sister could reach out to somebody. Somebody's sister possibly, yeah, don't want to admit that they have a problem. Or yeah, somebody's sister done fooled themselves just like everybody else. But yeah, somebody definitely needs to trust their gut when it comes to this situation. Is there anything else? Wow, we got public incident, so there could be a public incident that could take place. This could be at a distance from somebody. Somebody's sister could be involved. Words definitely, yeah, could be flying like arrows. So yeah, there could be a big argument that could take place. Yeah, somebody doesn't need to get in the middle. Somebody, you know, could have been using blackmail. Yeah, somebody needs to protect themselves and their wealth. But yeah, there could be an argument that could break out because, yeah, somebody was lying for attention. And now they're facing failure head on. This is somebody that could have been lying to, you know, a lot of people. Somebody's mother could be involved. But somebody definitely is about to contact somebody because they are down. This is somebody, you know, that, yeah, that they feel like that somebody, you know, could be the resolution to their conflict. Or there is somebody, yeah, that wants to contact somebody because they are down, because they're facing failure head on. They feel like if they contact somebody and confess, contact somebody and apologize, contact somebody and open up, that, yeah, like whatever, you know, is on them, yeah, it's going to get off of them. You know, they're no longer going to face failure head on. So just be aware. We got phone records. So somebody's phone records could be exposed. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be about to receive some public recognition, but somebody definitely, yeah, could have been lying, you know, to get some type of public recognition. Yep, we got collusion. So there definitely, yeah, were people, you know, that were in collusion, secret agreement, you know, or cooperation for, you know, some type of illegal or deceitful purpose. Yeah, and whoever these people are, yeah, they're jealous of somebody. So, as I always say, y'all, keep your head held high and your middle finger higher, and everything's going to turn out in your favor. With that being said, y'all, that's been your message. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.